Hello. Yeah, first I'm gonna do the Miss Cleo biopic. Carolina Kid. What's happening? Oh, Q put up a short of the song.
The Boosie, that song with Boosie.
Mm-hmm. He put up Boosie verse, a part of Boosie verse. Boosie snapping.
That's for sure.
I keep forgetting you ain't from down south.
The fuck?
No, Boosie badass. She's supposed to be turning shit over and kicking in windows and shit. As I say that, sitting here calmer than a motherfucker. It's fake shit, but hold on, I'll grab it and drop it in the chat. He say it's for Young Blue. I don't know. I can't keep up with all these new young children artists.
You said what now?
I can't keep up with all these new children, young artists, and then I said I sound so old.
Yeah, I don't keep up with these little
Apparently,
motherfuckers
Bootsy
neither.
said something about Young Blue. Shit, he could be 50 running around
Oh
calling
yeah,
himself
because
young.
Young Blue, Boosie promoted him and got his name out there, and he was supposed to go to the record labels with Boosie. And
Carolina
instead of
Kid,
doing that, he took the money. He went in behind Boosie back and got a deal, and then
yeah.
came and gave him
Look,
100 grand as if like he was doing something for him. Nah, nigga, I was supposed to make way more than 100 grand taking you to those labels, nigga. You stiffed me.
look. Fake shit didn't need Boosie. Boosie needed fake shit. Then he went and wild out on that mother. He say, I got my
Yeah,
throat slit by my brother.
yeah, that shit was. Yeah, his brother was taking
Mm-hmm.
ten
He
thousand
went
dollars for
straight off.
features. His
Look,
his brother was taking
click
ten
on the
thousand
link and
dollars for
listen to
features,
it real
and niggas was
quick.
coming up to Boozy like, "What's up with that feature?" And he never knew about it. That shit
mm,
corny.
listen to it
Boozy had
real
a
quick.
lot of
It ain't but 30 seconds.
had a
I mean,
lot of
not 30
mooches
seconds.
around.
It's a minute.
Go ahead. He had a lot of mooches around him.
Oh, I was telling you, but okay.
He
I said, Booster didn't
definitely got his money worth.
fake shit didn't need. Yep. He money worth.
He definitely got his money worth out of that shit. Whoa! They got Omni Man and Mortal Kombat 1. I can't wait till my shit get here tomorrow.
Oh, the dude they got in jail for Tupac murder pled not guilty. Why am I not surprised? But there you go.
God damn, who the fuck is Zip standing next to that got him looking like a fucking cross-eyed toddler?
I was finna say something, but I'm gonna shut up.
This nigga got Zip looking like a cross-eyed toddler right
I
now,
love
bro.
the little children. All the little children of the
No,
world.
look at this shit, sis. Tell me this nigga don't look like a cross-eyed toddler
Red and
standing next to
yellow,
this big
black and
ass nigga.
white, they are precious in his sight.
Dip, I know you not the tallest man in the world, but
Oh,
how fucking tall
we.
is that dude that you only up to his elbows?
He gotta be 7 feet. He
Yeah,
gotta
but even
be.
seven
I'm
foot,
being
you would
nice,
be
yo.
taller than the man's
Hold on,
elbows.
hold that. See, this is why I wouldn't try to
How
look.
tall is
Hold
it?
that up one more again.
How the fuck tall is Zip, yo? I'm
Oh, I
over.
either need to cut this background off or cut my light on because my head is floating.
How tall is you that you
Okay,
look like a
let's
baby
see.
next to this nigga?
That's at least 2 feet. So, oh
Zip
damn,
is like
anyway you go
five
with it.
nothing.
Yeah, I was finna say melanated Carolina kid, Tazzy Taz.
Bro, if you that short and you thought that you was gonna pull my dreads,
Can he reach him?
that's why he called me tall. I'm like, dude, I'm 5'11". How fucking short is you that you at 5'11" you call somebody tall? Oh yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
I don't want those smoking with
How
you, boy.
the
You too tiny. You too little.
we going
No
to
wonder why you ain't want to fight Zip. I mean, you ain't want to fight
the
10 Toes. No
No,
wonder why
did you
you ain't
see
want.
that
You ain't
mess?
even want to fight Hassan.
They doing 10 toes dirty, dragging him all
Yeah, they
up
all
and
teamed up
down,
against him.
up and down the
But
YouTube
that
streets.
just let me
How
know that
is that even
that
him though? I
yeah,
couldn't
but
tell. That video
that
was
shit
too
just let me know
blurry.
that if y'all gotta team up to take down one man, that means he was
Shadow.
trashing every last one of y'all individually, and y'all couldn't do it on your own, so you had to form Voltron to do it.
But I mean, I saw the
That
little
just make
video. The
him
look,
look better than me.
I saw the 36-second clip, and I couldn't tell who that. You couldn't pay me to go in a lineup and say yes, officer, that's him. Is what I'm saying. You know,
What was the clip of?
it's a him putting handcuffs to some. Well, supposedly him putting handcuffs to somebody.
Oh no, the man did 20 something
But
years
the
for
shit,
murder,
look, the shit looked like it was filmed in the 90s on VHS tape. When I say grainy, that shit grainier than a bag of rice,
but he did
in
10,
my
20 something
opinion.
years for murder. The man,
And
they're
then they
not.
sitting up here talking about he the police. I'm like, how?
How y'all keep calling niggas the police and y'all niggas keep getting
Cause
niggas
that's the
paperwork?
most offensive, derogatory term they can think of to call
But
you, even though half of them chomos.
every last one of these niggas look like police to me. Y'all niggas
The
keep on
only
signing
people
each
that's
other's paperwork.
the
That's
only
police
police
shit.
people scared of is when they done did something wrong. So why y'all always hollering police? What is you doing?
I don't know. That's just the most submissive thing that they could say in the streets. He police.
That's the most submissive thing you can say in the streets. Is that the right
Dismissive.
word? Oh,
Dismissive.
dismissive. I thought you said I was listening too damn hard then. Because I could have swore you said I
I
was
might have
gonna
said
say, wait a minute, bro.
submissive, but I meant dismissive. That's
Okay.
dismissive. It's like calling somebody crazy in Hollywood. It's dismissive.
Okay.
But we're gonna get into this.
Right,
Before we get
holla.
into this discussion about we're gonna have an open panel about Sugarfoot and what
Mm-hmm.
y'all think about the herps
Oh,
and everything that's been going on. But before we get into that, I can't make this shit up, y'all. Hassan Campbell is blaming the Israel and Palestine war that's been going on for thousands of years and the Ukraine war on my side.
yo,
I
thank
can't
you
make
for
this shit up.
saying that. I saw this shit on Drudge and by Scream like 2 days ago. How come a group of Hebrew Israelites in Chicago got into a fist fight with some pro-Hamas supporters or some pro-Palestine supporters? Saying somebody, they was up there throwing megaphones and everything, bro. I was sitting up here looking at this shit. I said,
Niggas Niggas have a megaphone fight. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, tell them about the new show idea too.
uh, what you
The
was
one
talking
I
about
gave you
earlier?
yesterday. Yeah.
That was yesterday. It was earlier today, wasn't it?
That was yesterday. You didn't sleep.
No, that was earlier today, sis. We was talking about this earlier today
No,
about
that must have
the
been early this morning. That counts as yesterday for me. Um, yeah, I researched the topic and then I come and present it to Remy. And he can ask any questions he want to,
yeah,
and we
that's a good
gonna run it
idea.
like that.
But yeah, I can't make this shit
And
up, y'all. He's blaming the war on both wars, even though this war in Israel and Palestine been going on for thousands of years. It's somehow a
thousands,
nigga
at
fault that
least
was
at least
apparently
100 or so.
apparently my son is thousands of years old,
He's
and
a
he instigated.
vampire.
No, what he's saying is, no, let me rephrase it. He
My son
said,
is the undead.
he said because they promoted Joe Biden. So he's basically saying Joe Biden got elected because of my son and Tamika Mallory, and because of that, he's blaming those wars on Tamika. I'll
Right.
just let him say it for himself.
Let me hold on 1 second. Let me just say this. Everybody sitting up here talking about, well, you shouldn't have voted for Biden. You shouldn't. Okay, if we wouldn't have voted for him, we would have got Cheeto site, who just
I would have
admitted
took Trump
what
any
was
day though, sis.
who just was made to admit that he was lying about all the money he was making.
I'm
No
going
shit,
Republican.
Sherlock. He finding like 2 or 3 different chords, and he's still saying that they stole the election from him. His closest people say he batshit crazy. So y'all want to replace him with sleep? Y'all want to replace Sleepy Joe with him?
Yeah, I would. I'll take my racism in my face instead of subtle, sneaky racism.
Did
I'll
you
take it
miss
in
the
my face.
part
I'd rather it in my face. I'd rather
where I
have a crazy
said
nigga than a sleep nigga at the
that
wheel.
shit? But why would we choose either one of them?
Because we ain't got nobody else.
It we the people. That's how the Constitution or
But you
one of
know,
them
ain't nobody
motherfuckers
gonna
start
come
off.
together to even.
It's finna come to the
So there's
point
no point even.
where we're going to have to. So
It's
keep
not.
new
It's never
governmental
gonna happen, sis.
systems in the back of your mind. Okay,
We don't have any
I
individually thinking people.
one
Everybody's
thing can
persuaded
change.
by the
You
masses.
know, one thing that
All it
provides
takes is
solidarity.
90% of the people to go one way for the other 10% to follow suit.
Do you know what always brings solidarity?
What?
Acts of terrorism in times of war. I'm just gonna leave it at that and roll that beautiful bean footage. Just think about it. Just think about
You do got a point, but still, we already had terrorism and solidarity. We didn't band together.
it. And we had solidarity for that time.
We didn't band together.
For
The white
about a
folks
good.
just made us feel like we
I
were going to protect them for a hot second, and then it went right back. And once it cooled down, it was all right.
okay.
Back to your
So
stables, niggers.
look at the size of the incident and look at that slight second, and then make it exponentially bigger. Both of them. A bigger incident is solidarity.
All right, because we're going on top of it. You know, motherfuckers gonna get the politics. It
Of
will take
course,
over the
that's
whole
why I
show.
said just go ahead and roll the footage.
I'm telling you, I think
Shall we begin?
I'm still trying to figure this out.
Shall we begin?
You could have tucked it.
It's my song. Lefty, gun up in the right palm. Popping niggas in
We
their
ain't
sleep
gonna
so
know
they
till he
die
decide
calm.
to take
Kill or
that hat
be
off
killed.
again.
That's the
That's how
shit
it
that I'm
always
on.
go.
But listen to what he's doing right now. Listen
It's
what he say after
desperado
this.
style. Shooting at him sidearm. I'm gone. You see, I'm dope like heroin. And all my guns got scopes so they zero in. Here on in, no, I fear no men. Mother F shooting 5. Here go 10. Know that if you start a problem, there's no end. You tough? Fight death and be a hero then. Nigga call me poppy seed, cause I pop your seed and move bricks on a block that's too hot to. Once upon a time, I was a fan of my song. Matter of fact, I won't even call myself a fan of my.
I got
This
a
nigga
question for
said
you, bro.
once what?
If you a fan of somebody and they come out and denounce
No,
their
he said
older works of wait, wait, wait,
he rephrased it and said he's not a fan. That's the point I want.
wait. But I'm asking from just a general perspective. If somebody denounces their old ways and shows, not just tells you that they turned over a new leaf, can you then throw their past in their face if they've already acknowledged it,
No,
resolved it?
no,
Okay,
but
that's
he's not.
all I
That's
wanted
not
to
what he's doing.
say.
I don't think that's what he's doing right here. But he went from saying he was a fan to wait. No, I wouldn't call myself a fan, nigga. You know a whole verse. You just rapped his whole verse word for word. I don't know nobody. If I ain't a fan, I don't know your verses. I don't care how hot the song is. I will not know the verse because I don't care to listen to you. So you were definitely a fan that you know his verse from 20 years ago. That verse is old as shit. Like when my son before he went to jail for the 15 years or whatever
That's what
time he
I'm
did.
saying.
So you was definitely a fan. There's no way I can't remember a fuck. I can barely remember Biggie Small. Well, I ain't gonna say that. But you know what I get. You know what I mean. There's a lot of verses from 20 years ago that rappers that I'm fans of, I don't remember. And you remember this nigga song? This nigga lives rent free in your head.
I remember the theme song to Green Acres.
Song. I remember the first time me and Xavier Williams were sitting in the parking lot in Bronx River.
You even remember the first time you heard his music. You are a fan. The only person I remember the first time ever hearing that music is my favorite rapper. That's the only artist. And Michael Jackson. And Ray Charles. And they all my favorites.
He said that her name was Billie Jean from across the scene. My earlier question still stands.
Oh, did I turn the volume on?
Mm-hmm.
I was riding. I was on home team. Anything would have happened, even though I didn't meet Mike. Me and Xavier Williams were sitting in the parking lot in Bronx River, right? We sitting in the car, and he popped in my song.
What was y'all doing in the car, sitting in the
I was
parking
on
lot?
home team. Anything would have happened, even though I didn't meet Mike Son during them days. If something would have jumped off and X would have called me, I would have came.
Nigga didn't know you.
Now we here on this internet. My son, let's get to the reason why we here first.
A nigga being brought up or some shit like coming from like the basically like look at it in a sense. I
Nikki.
speech and shit or whatever type time like man bro don't do that nothing you do it whatever. I don't want to shit like shit they fought me cause like bitch I gave my info and that was that. You know what I mean? Like ain't even nothing like about that's an M. That's an M, man.
Broke brain. One song. Say no to drugs.
One song, man.
For 16.
And like it's like
Say no to dick.
is what the fuck, man? I understand the value of $1. Yeah, but $100 still $100. A band still a band, man. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you fucking all about to do a song with a nigga who like I don't even know the niggas he told.
Nah, nigga, it don't matter if you don't know the niggas he don't told on anyway. You stand on your integrity. If you don't, you come out the gate talking about you don't fuck with rats. Nikki Blanco, glad you can make it.
She
If
say
you
Brother
don't,
Panic passed.
I don't know who that is. But if you come out the gate talking about you don't fuck with rats and you know you a street nigga, you have to stand on that integrity. You have to stand on that integrity. That means that your integrity can be compromised for money. And that's
You
the
got a
point.
link, love? Oh, sorry. I be reading and then start talking.
And I ain't even from over there. And there's some shit like, that's y'all rat.
I hear you saying you understand the value of $1, but do you understand the value of integrity?
Right.
Right? Do you understand the value of respect?
Thank
Do you
you.
Right.
understand the value of what standing on what you say you stand for? I don't think nobody's holding you to anything that you said you wasn't. You said you was the project baby. You talked about all of these things. You talked about how a nigga snitched on you. These are things that you have.
Yeah, Kodak wasn't he coming out when he came out of jail talking about niggas snitched on me and all this other shit?
Acted as
Probably.
if you standing on certain principles. So when you don't
Them 2 dots under his eye bother the fuck out of me.
He getting moles.
stand on those principles,
So they grow as you get older?
Yes.
I thought they've been there I thought moles are there your whole life. I didn't know that you can get
I
them as
find
you
new
get
ones
older.
every. Do you see my face? All of these did not used to be here.
No, I didn't.
I don't know why
Yeah.
it bothers you that people question it. Because those are principles you said you stand on. You don't see nobody talking about anybody else that don't stand on, but these are principles you stand on. When did men stop forgetting about principles?
Right.
Right? I remember me and Mace was having a conversation years ago. He said, Mice, before we had money, it was about respect. So after we get the money, it's still about respect.
The phone didn't even want to hear no more what you had to say.
When did niggas stop having
The
respect?
phone what? What did he say that was
When
wrong?
did money become the end all be all to where no matter what it is?
This is how you know that you just want to chase behind my son and get any type of recognition that you can get off of his name. Because this is how you blew up.
Love my son.
This is how you blew up. Once that story with Bambaataa got cold, you switched over to chasing my son around for what was it, 2 years straight? Calling them the ambulance chasers and blaming everything on them.
Yep.
2 years straight you did this shit.
There's a price that you can pay me for me to compromise.
My son wasn't even. The thing about it is, like, who am I? Like, on the one hand, it's like, who am I to judge? I went after Pharaoh, but Pharaoh is a scammer. He's taking from the community. My son is actually out there protesting, giving back to the people.
It ain't his fault that some of the people in Black Lives Matter was scamming.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault. He ain't getting any of that
my
money.
son with some real estate that I didn't know about. It's a whole bunch of people that put money and time into Black Lives Matter that was sitting up there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like.
Okay, Black Magic was live and confirmed it. Brother Panic is a dude in the conscious community.
Oh, okay.
A rather big name in the conscious community.
I gotta look him up.
When did that become glorified?
I'll look him up.
In society?
Did y'all hear enough yet?
When did niggas stop checking dudes that be like, nah, that's not honorable. That's not real shit.
You don't like hearing what he's saying right now because you throw a rock in the crowd or hit dog hollers.
Every time.
You know this Kodak ain't even say nothing, but you got something to say with your dead eye. That dead eye. That eye dead than a motherfucker over here. You got bags and a lazy eye on top of that, bro.
What is he talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
A man understood that he could be a whack, foul dude and go against things that he said he stood for, and he could pay you to co-sign him back into that arena. You don't know what you did was put a stain on your jacket as a
He
man.
describing Hassan, that's why.
Did y'all cool? You got what you got, you are.
Did y'all hear enough?
That's not gonna be able to
I'm gonna stop right there. Y'all can go to his page and listen to the rest of that rhetoric. So now, shall we begin? Can we? Is what now we're here? Mice, is this not why we're here?
I don't understand what you mean by that. But remember when they was telling us about the rules? MacMean was telling us about the rules yesterday about how they about to. I know they're gonna come for my shit soon too. But either way, I got talent. I can always switch it up. None of
Mine
these other
should be
niggas can.
fine.
But if they are yanking people's channels for shit like that,
Yeah, if he, you're
nigga,
right, Nikki.
you
He
are
always looking for a fight.
at the top of the chopping block. He's at the
His
top of
channel
the
ain't.
chopping block.
His channel isn't monetized anymore, is it? But see, that's funny because nothing on my, even though I'm not monetized, nothing on my channel has been
This one
reflagged that
is.
I've seen.
This one is though. Raw and Uncut with Hassan Campbell is. He got 3 channels. 2
Okay.
of them are monetized. His big channel where the money is at is the one that ain't monetized. And you're only getting 19K, bro. You're not
But
getting.
Are we not?
basically, I be doing the same thing y'all be doing. I'm a little bit more detailed with it, but none of my videos have gotten struck, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, mine neither. They tried to strike mine.
Shall we begin? Can we? Is this what now we're here?
No
Mice,
warnings, nothing.
is this not why we're here? Are we not?
Wait.
Mice, shall we begin?
Did he say nut while we?
Can we? Is this what now we're here?
Oh,
Mice,
I thought he said
is
this
this
is nut while we here. I was gonna
not
say
why we
you got
here?
balls on your mind.
Are we not? 2 wars in. We got a war going on in Ukraine. We got a war going on over there in Israel.
Nigga, this is how you know you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You talking about 2 where that war in Israel has been going on for 4 to 5,000 years.
But see, technically, what he talking about is not a war; it's an incursion. It's a terroristic attack. He ain't
No,
at
but they've
the
been Israel and Palestine been going back and forth for
This
thousands of
wasn't
years.
even Israel and Palestine, though. This was Hamas, and they bombed the shit out of a techno festival on the edge of Israel.
Oh, I
Killed
didn't
over
research this to find out
700 and
exactly what
something
happened.
people, and they've been bombing ever since.
I just know that war been going on for a very long time. But either way, come on.
Hold on, I'm gonna get y'all.
What Ed Lover say? Come on, son.
Hold on, I told y'all I was gonna play Cleo. So let me tell y'all what our great scamming ass content creators amongst us about to start circulating amongst y'all. Hold on, let me get the mood right. My bad, I ain't got no background music for y'all. This is impromptu, but
hold on, I got it. Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
Hold on, I gotta tap my third eye open. Perfect. Brothers and sisters, melanated life beings, those amongst you that call themselves content creators, and most of us call clickbaiters or mental masturbators, depending on what day of the week it is. Mental masturbation, yes. Armageddon is coming soon.
Oh, they been saying we in our last days.
They finna come up with a date.
Didn't they give us a date in 2012?
Wait. It's every year it's a new date. Wait. We've already been through the FEMA camps under Walmart and all that other mess. The dam down in where Denver was supposed to break open and flood everything. This, that, and the other. World War III is about to kick off. My melanated brothers
that shit been
and sisters.
supposed to kick off since Bill Clinton.
No, actually, you're wrong about that. That's since the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. But yes. So if you want to survive World War II and the Armageddon, buy my product.
November 23rd. They already gave it.
Is that the date for this year? Because you know, every year since the Mayan calendar, you know, the Mayan calendar ran out and shit. So we on borrowed Mayan time. But nah, for real. It's finna be World War III finna kick off. They finna tell you it's the same shtick every goddamn time. Sell your stocks and buy up your stocks at the same damn time. And hoard. Don't forget to hoard. We're not gonna buy up all the toilet paper this time. We're gonna buy up all the dishwashing liquid. And that is gonna make all the difference.
Yeah, someone asked Alexa, and Alexa said November 23rd.
Daryl Doom, peace. Alexa does not have my powers of premonition, my fellow melanated beings. Nor does Alexa have melanation. Therefore, beings without melanation cannot be trusted. It's the ops. It's the spies.
Because you and Tamika Mallory use your star power to sway the people to put Biden and Kamala Harris in office. And now your president just announced that he's...
Wait. So it was Tamika Mallory and my son that influenced the whole country. It wasn't his campaign and all the other actual celebrity endorsements.
Never mind Beyonce and Kanye busing people to the damn toll booths before they took them to a concert. Remember that shit?
Yeah,
it was my son though.
It was my son and Tamika Mallory.
It wasn't Beyonce, the internet's Beyonce that can sell out any stadium in the known world.
It wasn't Kanye, one of the biggest artists to ever live. It was little old my son and Tamika Mallory.
I have to remember to point the opposite way on this daggone thing because this camera. And this is your answer to that thing when y'all be talking about that tattoo on Pharaoh eye. Because look, I'm pointing in the opposite direction of my son's picture right now. But to y'all, it looks like I'm pointing at my son's picture.
I'm pointing the other way too. It's
right, and that's why you see us up here doing the camera flips. Hey, Hassan.
You don't never see me when I'm pointing and I'm trying to get it right because I keep pointing the wrong way. Yes. That's the camera flip. I can fix it though to make it to where.
Yeah, that it'll reverse image itself. But who want to do all that?
Yeah, I ain't doing all that.
Work. They pretty much got a new bomb that they're working on. Kamala Harris in office. We got a war going on in Ukraine. We got a war going on over there in Israel. Because
Oh, don't forget the radioactive water that they just flushed from Fukushima. The treated
talking about though. We got a war. We ain't got nothing, my nigga.
We ain't got shit going on.
We ain't at war. We ain't at war. If we at war, we at war with each other. That's the only war we got.
One of my officer supervisors, when you say we, and it was only you there, he say we.
Yeah, we.
What, you got a mouse in your pocket?
When the fuck you start speaking French?
Right.
And Tamika Mallory used your star power to sway the people to put this.
I ain't know my son was a star.
And Kamala Harris in office, and now your president just announced that he's worked. They pretty much got a new bomb that they're.
Nigga, do you got a lip balm on?
Working on. That's 20 times longer.
You know they like that goddess butter.
That they dropped in Hiroshima. Remember that Dr. Dre song? I drop bombs like Hiroshima.
You spitting.
So now I walk around strapped. One time bust they caps and watch niggas collapse. Snap, adapt to this, but you, my son.
Now, what the fuck did that have to do with anything? What did Dr. Dre verse about Hiroshima have to do with anything?
Remember that Dr. Dre song? I drop bombs like Hiroshima. So now I walk around strapped. One time bust they caps and watch niggas collapse. Snapped, adapt to this, but you, my son.
Bro,
Do
you
you
cringy.
understand that the people that you help dissuade to use your power to put into office is flooding urban areas with military-aged dudes? Do you realize that the families that
What
was in the shelter
Pause.
that live in New York City,
the fuck are
He
you
said
talking
they.
about?
He said they. He talking about the migrants.
The fuck are you talking about? He's saying that he kicked it. He's saying, hold on, listen
No,
what he say after this.
Texas
has been
sent busloads of migrants to New York, and they just milling around in neighborhoods. They was like it's block after block after block of them, but they are most of them are military aged men. He just he.
He's
This
trying
is
to
when
turn it into a conspiracy that they're sending military instead of.
pushed
it's not
out.
really a conspiracy, it's a toss-up. It's 50-50 because anytime you let somebody into your country, it's a 50% chance that they there for benign purposes or they there for evil intent. So yeah.
With military-aged dudes. Do you realize that the families that was in the shelter that live in New York City has been pushed out into the streets to make room for asylum seekers? But here we
How do you know that?
Because it's in the news right now. But see, that's the difference
But
between
how do
me
you
sitting up here.
know that?
He in New
We've seen
York.
fake news several all throughout the years.
He in New
Unless you
York.
were
Like
in the shelter being pushed
the
out.
shelter is literally so full that the migrants and homeless people are milling in the streets. That's what I
And you
meant when
can
I say
only
block
be
after block after
in
block.
and shelters got certain rules. If you're not back by a certain time, you have to leave out every day, most of the shelters. And if you're not back
Well,
by a certain time, you lose your spot.
no, what he's doing is he took a trending topic and remixed the motherfucker. Like, see how I just sat up here and told you? How do I know? Because I read the articles, and they got clips and stuff and statistics and shit. But Texas over the last year or two has been busting. Remember when they dropped them migrants off at Martha's Vineyard?
No, I don't watch news. So.
Yeah, see, you don't watch the news. They've been busing migrants all over the country. Well, the newest dump site is New York. So the migrants up there, the population of migrants and homeless people, because the homeless people was already living on the side of the street. So the population of migrant plus homeless equals overfilled homeless shelters and people milling around on the street. But he's trying to make it, yeah, basically, Nikki, he's trying to make it sound worse than it is, and he's fear mongering. Because anytime you have, it's always proportionately military aged men, because military aged men are the ones that get snatched up in those third world countries when they need more recruits for their army. So what do? They flee. Their families take up money to collect for them to leave. Now, what they do after they leave, that's on them.
you're not using your voice to fix what you started. Nah, that's not what you doing. Now you and Tamika Mallory, yo, my son, hey, yo, mice, Tamika Mallory, where you at?
So they damned if they do and they damned if they don't. If they say something, you got something to say about it. If they don't say something, you got something to say about it. So they damned if they do, if they damned if they don't. It doesn't matter what they do. If they do the exact thing that you claim that you wanted them to do, you would still have a problem with it. It seems like no matter what my son does, you have a problem with it. And it's jealousy, bro. It's jealousy because not only was he more successful than you in a rap career, he was more successful than you as an actual activist. And you
And
can't
he was more
stand that.
successful than you on the streets.
And that
Our
he's more
walks are like we
successful
just
than
beating
you
your
in all,
ass.
yeah, in everything. He's more successful than you in everything. His
Everything.
his internet presence, his street presence, his activism, you name it, overshadows you, and you can't stand that because he did 15 years. and came out and was popping. Because I remember my son before he went in when it was Philly versus New York, he battled Young Hot. No, he battled um fucking or Enes. It was Enes, and I remember the first time I seen him, who the fuck is this big lip nigga? And I'm like, damn, these New York niggas got bars. Because back then it was only the Philly scene.
I see
Niggas didn't know about New
16 to
York.
a sketch.
And
Yeah.
then they battled each other. It was Murder Mook versus Young Hot. Reed Dowles was supposed to battle Murder Mook. But Reed said, no, I'm not. No, y'all gotta come up with more money than that. Reed wanted more money. He like, I'm the biggest battle rapper out right now. Why the fuck am I only taking $10,000? Nah, I need more than that.
Nikki been stuck on the same thing since we mentioned my son.
Yeah, she been on my side.
We all know what my son looked like, baby girl.
All of the critical things that's going on in this world right now. So y'all went from the front page to the news, screaming, let AutoZone burn, to the BET Awards. Now you back on the internet chasing clout with celebrity gossip?
Oh, that's why you're mad. Because he's doing better than you in the celebrity gossip, too. He's actually getting these people attention. Every walk of life. You're mad. Anybody that does celebrity gossip, you get butthurt about it because you do celebrity gossip. And then the thing about it is, what grown-ass man says gossip?
Right. You might as well go ahead and say trending topics because that's what it is. It ain't even gossiping no more. Everybody just sit on the internet and talk about what they see.
Exactly. And how is he clout chasing? By pointing out the lack of integrity in the black community? That's not chasing celebrity gossip. That's just pointing out the stating obvious. Now, you, on the other hand, you go and pull yourself into problems that don't matter. Like the Offset, I'm into the Takeoff, whatever the guy name was. I don't know the young man there. I don't want to butcher the man name.
Cardi B
was
husband?
No, the one that died.
Takeoff.
Was it Takeoff?
Yes.
Yeah. You inserted yourself in that. You insert yourself in shit that does not matter to the black community. He's inserting himself in things that actually matter. And you're mad because he's doing a better job at it. You can't stand it. Look at your face. Your butt hurt. Literally.
Mad. He big mad.
Literally. That's why you sit on like this in your chair. You got one of those butt donuts for your butt. You know what I'm talking about? The ones, the purple rings that the
ones
pregnant
for
women
hemorrhoids.
use. The
Yes.
pregnant women use the hemorrhoids too. They sit on the butt donut. That the joint from Bad Boys too.
Yep.
He look like he's sitting on one right now. That's why y'all lean to the side like. I've been doing my bum busters every night. I squeeze really tight, and then I let it.
See, I ain't with you.
I've been doing my bum busters. I forgot all about that shit. He said, grab my strong hand. The other one's weak.
Ain't strong enough.
Fuck that. I'd rather fall. That nigga rather had died than to grab that motherfucking hand.
You guys done elevated yourselves to power.
And bro, how you 50-something years old and your beard still don't connect?
You know what?
Well, you had enough power to control who was in office. Because last time I recall, when Trump was in office.
Wait, you saying they had the power to control? I can't make this shit up, y'all. I just want y'all to live. I don't think y'all comprehending the gravity of what he's saying. He's saying that 1,000-year-old. First, he's insinuating that Joe Biden only won because of my son and Tamika Mallory, and because of that, 1,000-year-old war is their fault too. In a war that has absolutely nothing to do with our country is their fault too. Neither one of those incidents had anything to do with us.
Shame, shame, shame.
But it's somehow. I know Biden old, but I didn't know that he was there in the beginning of the Israel and Palestine beef.
He
I
was
didn't
there
know
when
that.
Moses parted the Red Sea, brother.
I didn't know that. I know that the nigga was so old in his history class, they just wrote down what they was doing. I knew that, but I didn't know he
It
was that
wasn't
old.
even no history class.
And the thing about it is, Hassan is, I say the same thing about him and Osei Duke Jackson. They come in the guise of black power, black power, black power, so they can get a pass in shitting on the black community.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, Hassan disguised himself
Hey, Chance.
as as a black man in order to shit on the black community. And I said this from the very beginning. Name one thing Hassan has ever said good about the black community. Just one.
Biden taught Jesus how to ride a bicycle.
I know I saw that. It's a difference. Can anybody name one time they heard him say anything good about the black community? Just one thing.
Mm,
We
I don't
dress nice.
recollect something like that.
Never. But you always
Never.
got something negative to say. Or he's never done anything for the black community. He's never done anything for any community.
Nope. He said he wasn't gonna collect no donations. Collected donations and used them on
Mm-hmm.
what he wanted to.
Yep. He
I'm
said he was gonna
afraid
use
for
the
my
donations.
life.
He's gonna use the donations to pay people rent. He was gonna get the lady some furniture. He was
He need
gonna
a
do this.
bodyguard.
He needed bodyguards, but only thing we saw was chains,
Yo,
cars, and material
you know what
things.
I just thought about? What if that's where YP got that bodyguard shit from? Why he wanted a bodyguard so bad? Was from
No, that
watching.
wasn't around that time.
Was it? It
Because
was
YP
after
got
it
the
though. That's
bodyguard
what I'm
me coming
saying.
into YouTube. Hassan did that video before I got to YouTube. Like a year before I got there. I remember
Mm,
seeing that video and it was like a year old. When he was sitting in the car, was like, I'm gonna need money for bodyguards and lawyer fees
mm-hmm.
because they're trying to kill me. Yeah, that was old.
That's what I'm saying. YP got that idea from him.
Matter of fact, you're right, because it was beforehand. It was before. It seemed like they ping off each other.
That's what I'm saying. He thought that shit was a good idea.
Because they say a lot of the similar same shit. They make the same type of claims.
Mm-hmm. It's like they just keep recycling the same bag of lies.
Yeah. And what IP does is what he does is he'll say he'll have a group of lies. Like I got 6 acts, 7 inventions, I fought World War III. I'm the leader of the Navy. He'll go with those lies for a couple months and then he'll make some other claim and then ease into that. And then you notice that the other lies he stopped saying a lot. And then, he'll switch. He'll switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
Hassan just
Now,
keep
Chance.
recycling the same shit over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
He
Now,
said you
Chance, they
stood
ain't.
for it. He could
Well,
pay
how can
you
you raid somebody that ain't got no house?
to
Talking about
co-sign
YP
you
now,
back into
not.
that ring. You don't know what you did was put a stain on your jacket as a man.
Can I turn him off now?
Did y'all cool? You got what you got. You are.
Did y'all hear enough?
That's not gonna be able to
I'm
say
gonna
it.
stop right there. Y'all can go to his page to listen to the rest of that rhetoric. So now, shall we begin?
What's funny is that you're making him sound like he's saying a whole lot of nothing, but it's you that's saying a whole lot of nothing.
Can we? Is what?
Whole lot of nothing.
Not
By
here?
myself.
Mice.
No military.
One gun. One bed. One pillow. You ain't right, me, nigga.
Is this not why we're here? Are we not 2 wars in? We got a war going on in Ukraine. We got a war going on over there in Israel. Because you and Tamika Mallory use your star power to sway the people to put Biden and Kamala Harris in office,
Juggernaut
and
head
now
ass nigga.
your president just announced that he's worked. They pretty much got a new bomb that they're working on that's 20 times stronger than an atomic bomb that they dropped in Hiroshima.
But wait, when are
Remember
they
that
not
Dr. Dre
working on a
song?
new bomb?
When did
When
that?
did
I ain't hear nothing about no new bomb. You could be right, but I ain't hear about it.
No, I saw somebody in the chat earlier said they making one better, but when are they not working on a new bomb? They always
Yeah, like
working on
when
a
are
new
they?
bomb, whether they tell you or not. Look, if
Whether
somebody
it's
else,
chemical warfare or just a regular
if
bomb.
some independent company come up with some shit and the military see it and say, yeah, that's a good idea, they immediately contract that company.
Immediately.
It's life in capitalism. Hello.
And it's not the military that make bombs. It's the scientists that make bombs, and then they employ those scientists, or they'll buy the bomb. Military don't make the weapons themselves. They buy weapons from weapons dealers.
Well, no, weapons manufacturers. Dealers the ones that sell the shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drop bombs like Hiroshima. So now I walk around strapped. One time bust they caps and watch
I don't get what
niggas
this was
collapse.
for, though.
Snapped, adapt to this, but my son.
It's a more powerful.
And he didn't get what it had to do with the topic either. That's why he never explained why he even said that. He just went, my song, and tried to hurry up and switch back to, nah, nigga, you gonna explain what the fuck was the point of that.
Do you understand that the people that you help dissuade to use your power to put into office is flooding urban areas with military-aged dudes? Do you realize that the families that was in the shelter that live in...
Sis, you notice that? I
What?
can mute my mic without muting.
Lovely. Yeah, I got one of them too.
I didn't know I could do that until the other day.
New York City has been pushed out into the streets to make room for asylum seekers, but here you're not using your voice to fix what you started. Nah, that's not what you're doing.
No,
now
New York
everybody.
Polite from New York?
Everybody.
Polite from New York?
Yeah, he from New York, Brooklyn.
No, I didn't know that. I thought Polite was from like Cali or something
Brownsville
like
or some shit like that. Brownsville? No,
I thought he was from like I thought he was a West Coast nigga.
Boy is a
he
New
dressed
York
like a West
native.
Coast nigga.
That nigga always dressed goofy.
He dressed like a way. He struck me as a West Coast nigga. I don't know. He just always strike me as a West Coast nigga, but I ain't know that. But that's right. All them niggas came out of New York. Y'all niggas is looking bad.
I've been saying that shit.
Y'all niggas is looking bad out there on 125th Street.
That's where all those cults thrived and survived at. So I'm not even surprised no more. It's like I'm surprised if they ain't from New York. Yeah, Brownsville.
That's crazy.
You're not using your voice to fix what you started. Nah, that's not what you're doing.
Wait, how are they supposed to fix it? What could they do to fix Joe Biden's presidency? What can they do?
Kid.
What can they do to fix? This has been in works for years.
Talking about the atomic bomb.
Oh, okay.
Look, the first one was so destructive. Of course, they want to make it better.
Hell yeah! You think they wiped out an entire country? They still rebuilding that shit. And that shit was 56 years ago.
Well,
Japan just now bouncing back.
Well, yeah, but that's the radiation effect on the population, the environment, and the country.
You heard about the one dude that survived both of them motherfuckers?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky nigga. Unlucky motherfucker. But what can they do to fix what's going on in the White House? What can they do to fix these wars? Like, you're putting it all on that. This is the reason why I highlight, because you're solely putting it on an average nigga from New York.
That's a question as old as time. It don't matter if it was white or black. Ain't nobody been able to fix that shit.
Yeah. Like, what did you think that but he's not a politician. He's just a activist. That's like saying he's not even at that level, but let's just say he was. That's like saying Martin Luther King could have stopped the war. He couldn't even stop what was going on here.
Right.
And my sign is nowhere at that level. And he'll tell you that himself. I am nowhere near that level. And he'll tell you that himself. So what makes you think that this man can stop a war? Stop a president from doing whatever he wants? Like he can go in the White House and wake Joe Biden up. Come on, Joe, your ass gotta wake up.
Joe might have a heart attack. Speaking of, they say Putin might be dead.
I strongly doubt that. Wait, why they saying that though? I gotta get some context.
He hasn't been seen. Somebody snuck from over there and said he was dead. Some mess like that. But they said they was like 75% sure that he was croaked.
They said
Hey,
Hitler
Silver
was dead
Fox.
too. They said Hitler was dead too, and still can't show us a body.
Well,
they said
no, they
Bin Laden
found him, and he
can't
was
show
in
us a
South
body.
America and drowned in the sea, and they kept it quiet. You can't be my protege not knowing this stuff, really.
Sis.
Him and what's the other one's name?
Come on, son. They ain't kill that nigga. Come on, son.
No, you didn't hear what
I can
I
see
said.
if somebody killed him, but he drowned.
They found him when he was like 90 something years old down in South. No, that's the other guy, the doctor guy, Mangala. That's the one they found drowned in South America, but they found him in South because that was a big area that they ran off to. But they found him when he was like 90 something years old.
Putin ain't just a regular dude. The nigga is a fucking martial arts master. He's all types of. He's the athletic. He drowned. I'd rather somebody say they killed him. That's more believable than him drowning.
Mangala died of a heart attack out in the ocean, and Hitler, Hitler died in Brazil at old age.
That nigga ain't. Yeah, that's what they said.
Age.
That's what I'm saying. They said Hitler died.
Look,
they said I don't believe that Bin Laden shit neither.
Oh no, that was
that's bullshit. You paraded Saddam through the streets, but you killed him. You could have showed us some proof or evidence that he was dead.
Bro,
you didn't show us shit. We killed him and threw him. We're supposed to take your word on it that you killed him and just threw him in the lake. Get the fuck out of here. Sis, I don't believe that shit. No matter what you say, I don't believe that shit.
I was just active too far during that time.
So was my father. He don't believe it either. He was actually over there. He was actually over there.
Hey, just because they parked us in South Korea don't mean we wasn't over there. But
my father was part of the platoon that raided Saddam's castle and found the gold and silver AK.
Every platoon is
he was part of that.
For that.
No, he actually has pictures of the shit. Video. He wasn't supposed to show us, but he has pictures and videos of the shit. I saw it.
Right, Carolina kid.
With my own two eyes. I saw that shit. I saw him holding the AKs, the silver one and the gold one. That gold one was beautiful. You ain't see that shit, that gold AK that Saddam had? That shit was so
yeah.
With Tamika Mallory.
But now we saw, look, after what happened after Saddam Hussein, because somebody snuck everything in Saddam Palace was gold. His toilets was gold. Everything. They was in there taking doors off the hinges. Everything in there.
Me too. I'd have been taking all types of shit out
there. But wait, when they executed Hassan, Saddam Hussein, somebody snuck a camera in there and recorded the whole thing. That shit was on the internet for like a week before they wiped all the copies.
Yeah.
And that is why they
showed that hanging on the news, didn't they? I know
They
they
showed
showed him being paraded down the streets getting his ass whooped.
that's all from the camera footage from the phone. Because remember, it wasn't like today. Wi-Fi wasn't all that, and you was good to have a cell phone that was working
Yeah,
in that
true.
area. But
Gaddafi was
after
innocent.
that, with Osama bin Laden, after what they did to Saddam Hussein, they was like, if anybody tried to desecrate that body, they was terrorists are unpredictable. So they dropped him off in the middle of the ocean, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Carolina kid said he got one sitting on the throne. That nigga sat on the throne. Only a nigga would do
Yeah,
that.
everybody
Hold on. Take this pic real
me.
quick, sis, bro.
Everybody
I'd have
was
did the
over there
same
doing
shit.
that mess.
I'd have did the same shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
look,
my
Gaddafi,
son.
they done came out and admitted, y'all need to start watching this stuff. They quietly admit this stuff on the news every day. They came out and admitted that it was false pretenses that had them over there. They drug Gaddafi through the streets. And all that shit was on pretense. But we'll be talking about that all day. Go ahead and press play.
You're
We
not
ain't trying
using
to
your
turn into
voice
truthers
to
around here.
fix what you started. Nah, that's not what you doing. Now you and Tamika Mallory. Yo, my son. Hey, yo, mice.
I think this is
Tamika
pretty
Mallory.
much over though.
Where you at? All of the critical things that's going on.
Where were you at?
Pointing the finger at
Sitting on the
somebody
couch
else.
why do you think sitting on the couch and talking to the internet is doing something?
What they
You're
call it?
not
Monday
doing
morning
nothing.
quarterbacking.
You're not fighting a war. You're not doing nothing. You're just simply sitting on the couch talking. That's it. What are you doing? Because you always judging somebody else and what they're doing and how they're doing it. At least they're doing something. You have not gotten off. Your ass is permanently glued to that couch. The couch bear.
To this world right now. So y'all went from the front page to the news, screaming, "Let AutoZone burn."
Did he say front page to the news?
This world right now. So y'all went from the front page to the news.
Yeah, that's what he said. Front
You know what?
page to the news.
If we turn this into a grammar channel, we'll never run out of content.
Never.
Ever.
Screaming, "Let AutoZone burn."
Never.
To the BET Awards. Now you back on the internet chasing clout with celebrity gossip?
Look, this is how you know that you've been stalking this
You guys
nigga
done
and worried about
elevated
everything
yourselves
that
to
he's
power.
doing. I didn't even know my son went to the BET Awards. But you
Neither
did.
I.
Because you was watching that nigga every fucking move. Now,
he was watching the BET Awards.
and you saw that nigga sitting in the audience. You couldn't stand it. But like I said, like I'm one to be talking because I do Pharaoh, but everything that I do on Pharaoh is shit that he puts out on his own publicly. Like you stalking the shit out of that man private life.
Well, you had enough power.
But who am I to be
to
talking?
Control who was in office. Because last time I recall, when Trump was in office, he said, "Drain the swamps." Y'all called him a racist. He said, "Build a wall now." Y'all called him a racist. He was giving us all the warning signs.
Nigga.
That just lets us know that
how was he wanted to build a wall when niggas was making tunnels.
I don't know if it's a parody site or not, but somebody said that Mexico said, "Fuck that, we'll finish the wall."
But either way, these niggas are building tunnels. What the fuck was the wall going to do? He just wanted to appease. He wanted to appease the racists, all the racists that were out there. That he wanted to get their votes. Yes, it did make him look racist, but then when you go back to all the 90s, Trump didn't even hang with white folks. Every picture you saw him in he was with rappers and shit. All throughout the 90s and early 2000s.
Is foreign, from what I remember.
Yeah, his
At
wife
least
ain't
the
from
last
Melania
two.
ain't from here. She can't even speak English.
No, I said every one of his wives, because he done had about 3 or 4 of them.
Oh yeah, come
I
on.
be
He knew
getting
about
them
those
mixed
submissive
up.
wives from the very beginning.
Ivanka, he been in Russian mail order brides or wherever he getting them from. I don't know all that, but they
But
English was limited
either
and he
way,
had money.
like Trump is like, bro, you ain't vote for Trump.
Now, y'all called him a racist.
I just
Whoop.
want to point out that he put Kodak in the perfect
He was
spot.
giving us all the warning signs. And now that everything is
Warning signs for what?
turned upside down, you are nowhere to be found. Oh, that's right. We found you in the Kodak Black section of YouTube and Instagram. So we elevated you, my son. We believed in you. We put you in a position of power.
We believed in
supported you. We watched. We sat back and watched until freedom and Black Lives Matter collect millions of dollars.
Who is we, nigga? You didn't promote nothing. You hated on the nigga. You actually tried to destroy him. Why are you saying we did this and we did that? Stop trying to place yourself with the people. You are not out here with the people.
Thanks, Sketch.
We didn't do
Melania,
nothing.
Marla, and Ivanka. So yeah, wasn't none of them from here.
Why don't y'all show y'all bank accounts? Why don't you show the donations? Y'all done got off the people. We don't put that much money in.
Why don't you show your bank account and the donations that you got off the people?
Yeah.
Because he didn't collect donations directly. It was an organization that collected the donations. And he had no access to any of that.
Nope.
My son is still living in the motherfucking hood with the rest of us. But you, on the other hand, you collected donations directly. So let's see your account. And I noticed that you did the same thing with Jim Jones.
I'm afraid for my life.
You asked Jim Jones and Mano to show their private life in their house and their bank accounts, and now you want to see my son's bank account.
Hey, Marquise. He want to see
Why are
everybody's
you
bank
pocket
account.
watching everybody? Well, you pocket watching them. You're mad because they're doing better than you. That's all it is.
Your pocket to where you driving luxury cars with no job, driving luxury cars, staying in hotels night after night after night.
You ain't got no nigga. You ain't never have a job, and you got a boogie in your nose, nigga. You are doing the same shit, except the only difference between y'all is he's out there actually doing something. You ain't got no job. You keep talking about you got that house, you got jewelry. You don't see my son with a bunch of jewelry on.
His baby mother supports him.
You don't see my son wearing a bunch of jewelry. You don't see my son go spend his money on frivolous shit like you do. Yeah, he bought a luxury car, but that's it. That's the only thing that you saw him buy. We watched you buy cars, chains, bikes, clothes, all off the people's dime.
How we know he ain't be smart with his money and lease that mofo so he ain't got to worry about maintenance and all that?
Facts.
So he can reliably get from place to place. Because don't leases come with roadside assistance and stuff? They'll come bring you a rental and all that.
I found that out the hard way getting my shit the other day.
Right.
The dealership pay for the we got a joint where we can get we went to the general, got minimum coverage because we got it from we bought the car from Enterprise, and Enterprise pays the other shit. So if we total it, Enterprise would get us a car of this year. And I was buying little hoopies at first, and then every time they crashed or needed to be fixed, I just had to scrap the shit. I should have been leased the car.
We don't put that much money.
I think Remy, does he still have the fish tank?
Yeah, you can hear it in the background.
Okay, I was just making sure.
But he said we put money in your pocket. You ain't donate to nobody.
Not a name.
Watch until freedom and Black Lives Matter collect millions of dollars. Why don't y'all?
He's not Black Lives Matters though. He was just supporting Black Lives Matter. He wasn't a part of Black Lives Matter. See, the problem is you keep trying to group him in with the organization. He was an outside entity that was supporting the group. Now, whatever Tamika Mallory collected and did with the money has nothing to do with him because he didn't get 1 cent of that shit. You obviously can tell that he didn't get no money from it because he had the foreign car before my what's the name got the money.
Show y'all bank accounts. Why don't you show the donations y'all done got off the people? We don't put that much money in your pocket.
Who is we? You ain't putting no money in nobody's pocket, nigga. You trying to fill your own pockets off the people.
Where you driving luxury cars with no job, driving luxury cars, staying in hotels night after night after.
A nigga with no job driving luxury cars is pointing out the fact that a nigga with no job is driving luxury.
Night.
Don't forget, he got a bike
out of the hood. And this is the things that we get.
Who is we, nigga? You are not a part of the people, nigga. You are a scammer. You will never be nothing more. We will never know you for nothing more. The guy that got thighed and decided to scam the internet.
Bozo sexual.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, this is the things that we get, my son.
Who is
people, I
we?
need y'all to let me know in the comment section. Am I bugging out?
Yes, you are.
I mean, come on, people. We are.
And I commented that shit too. Yes, you are bugging, my nigga. You are bugging the fuck out. You're reaching.
On the break of being drafted, of having our children drafted into the military. And he's.
That's what they said about the Iraq war. There's no proof or evidence that. When did this happen? Did anybody? I have never heard. I heard people saying that during the Iraq
national
war.
Draft has never been enacted.
But the thing about it
And
is, I did hear the rumors for the Iraq war, but I have yet to hear any rumors about this.
He just made that shit up out of whole cloud.
This is the things that we get, my son. People, I need for y'all to let me know in the comment section. Am I bugging out? I mean, come on, people. We are on the break of being drafted, of having our children drafted into the military. And he's in the celebrity gossip section of YouTube. How you elevate yourself from Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and sitting in the courtrooms getting locked up with your hands behind your back. Now you back the gossip. But you won't talk about the.
Because maybe he realized that that organization was full of shit. And he decided, you know what, I'll venture out on my own. So wait, if he decided to stay with Tamika Mallory in Black Lives Matter, it's a problem. When he leaves Black Lives Matter, where are you at? Why aren't you saying nothing? Where's you and Tamika Mallory? Bro, you's a flip-flopping ass nigga. Y'all niggas flip-flop.
The things that's affecting our lives. Then you got the audacity to be out there.
Our lives, nigga, you are not a part of working society. You are not a part of the people who make the world go round. You are a lazy bum that sits on a couch talking on the internet all day.
Say it again.
You are a lazy, the whole thing or just that part?
The lazy bum.
You are a lazy bum that sits on the couch pandering donations from the internet all day. Have you even heard Hassan ever say he had any type of job ever?
No, not even.
You're 45 years old.
At least Pharaoh say he used to work at the Olive Garden.
Mm-hmm. You're 47 years old and nobody has ever seen you work. You've been a bum your entire life. And you think because you made a little bit of money on YouTube, that elevated you to a point to where you can point the finger at other people. No. No. Because from the looks of it, YouTube is about to shut these reaction shits down. So what are you going to do then? What are you going to talk about then when you're not allowed to talk shit about people the way you do? What are you going to do then? You have no other talent. You can't be funny. You know, you can't have meaningful conversations.
Look, we already came up with an idea for most stuff to do.
Mm-hmm. I'll just do what piggyback off of what your idea that you came up with and do comedy skits.
Right. The voiceovers and stuff.
Yeah, but, period. There's always another lane. People say that all the time. When Pharaoh dies out, what are you going to do? Something
That's
else.
what people with talent do.
Thank you.
Marching for what's going on in Palestine, were you part of the problem? Donald Trump said no to war.
No, you are a part. Donald Trump said no to the war because he said he was just going to straight out bomb everybody.
Yeah, he did say that.
Dumbass, that's a war. Donald Trump also made threats. Basically I told them, look, calm that shit down and we coming over there. That's a war,
Well,
nigga.
nobody paying him no attention.
That's a war. And that's a war that nobody would have wanted to be a part of. So you know what that would have meant? That they would have had a lack of volunteers in the army. You know what
They
what comes
don't
after
need
that?
volunteers.
But listen, that would have caused a draft.
No, it wouldn't have, because we are fully manned. We are they are manned 3 times
Not if
over.
people
It might be
don't want to go to war.
People already signed contracts, and plus the National Reserve, and then there's the callback of any military members that just got out. If they only did 4, they can be called back for 4 more. I was smart and did 8. But if push come to shove, they'll call my ass back too.
Nah,
once
my contract is up, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Put me in jail.
Well, that's part of the contract. Part of the contract is that if
I'd rather go to jail than war,
you need to be called back. Look, people done bounced, and Leavenworth ain't funny with bread and water, but that's besides the point. Look, it takes a hell of a lot for a draft
supposed to get here
to be for a draft to be enacted. A hell of a lot. And we are nowhere near those conditions. We'd have to be out of able-bodied men, grown men, and women now.
Facts.
Look, I joined in a time of peace. And then right after I got out of boot camp and got to my duty station good, 9/11 happened. So there you go. Different views.
Fucking apartment complex keeps sending me shit. Talking about take a survey. You don't want my opinion, bitch. You don't want my opinion. You motherfuckers should have renewed my lease. All right, so let's finish this off so we can get into this Pharaoh topic.
When all hell hits the fan, you, Tamika Mallory, and the rest of these celebrities are going to be held responsible for World War III. Are going to be held responsible for the war. When all hell hits the fan, you, Tamika Mallory, and the rest of these celebrities are going to be held responsible for World War III.
So it's the celebrity's fault. It's the celebrity's fault.
It's all those gosh darn celebrities, bro.
You sound like that old crazy blonde preacher that stands out in the middle of Times Square saying the end is near.
The end is nigh.
Did the leg off waterboard. Oh shit, we're all gonna die.
Kevin,
what's up?
And I'm gonna make sure you held accountable.
Different views.
Because I'm gonna use my voice every chance I get to remind the people that this is how you use your power.
What did you use? How did you use your power? And then it's gonna make it people see. This is the stupid shit that you niggas don't get. When you point the finger at him, it's gonna make people say, "Wait, what? So what did you use your power for?"
He doesn't have any power.
What did you use your influence for?
He doesn't have any of that either.
He obviously does because he's still getting the views that he did. He has some type of influence.
Oh, you know how I know that the migrants flooding the streets? I was on Facebook yesterday, and you know how I be in the comments. Hey, J Boogie. And they was talking about how all the homosexuals out in the cold because the migrants here.
And instead of you trying to correct what you did, you and Tamika Mallory, y'all nowhere to be found on these topics.
Bro, you
I'm getting
drunk.
ready to
This is how you know you drunk. Look at this face.
On these topics.
Not a shave red nose.
Isn't that how a drunk man looks at you when he talks?
Mm-hmm.
They got that dumb look on their face, that pause every time
I'll
they
be
done.
right back.
You're drunk, nigga. You're drunk and you're talking out your ass.
I'm getting ready to go live on my Hassan Campbell page. I might not even wait for this video to be monetized. Y'all can meet me over there 5 o'clock.
Don't nobody give a fuck. But that's in a nutshell. That's what Hassan's talking about. He's saying that World War III is Tamika Mallory and my son's fault. 1,000-year war is Tamika Mallory. A war that's been going on for 5,000 or more years. 4 or 5,000 years is Tamika Mallory and my son's fault. All right, so let's go to old Sugarfoot and let's see what we got new over there. Where's that story at? Hold on, let me go on my phone. I might have to play it on my phone because it don't show the stories on here. First of all, this nigga is fucking. First of all, this nigga is sip in the car in the club, sipping a drink like a female, like
I sent
literally.
it to your messenger.
I know. I'm trying to go on my
Oh, okay.
computer.
Jungle Forever.
Where the fuck is Messenger?
You
Got
want me to
all my
pull it
app.
up?
There we go. No, I got it.
Okay.
We need your permission to just. Oh, come on, now. The bullshit. All right, there we go. Hold on. Let me share it. Oh, this was better than the one I had on my laptop. To connect the computer, connect your computer to your phone.
Yeah. My phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I be using. I told you, the more power your rig have, the better stuff look.
Look how this nigga is in the club sipping his drink like a fucking girl. I ain't never seen men drink out of straw like this. Just that shocker shit. Matter of fact, play it off your joint. Play it off yours.
Okay, hold on.
That's that shocker shit right there. That looked the way that's the way Shaka was drinking that straw.
Stop saying the F. Solomon represents the grand man.
Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up.
Where's the other story where he's talking about going booty a crip
Hold
again?
on. I think that might be this one. Hold on, I'm sending it to you.
Look how he drinking his. Look how he drinking it though.
Is his pinky finger up too?
He looked like a chick sitting at the bar looking around at all the men. Ooh,
Oh,
girl, look
hold
at
on.
him.
I'm sitting up here doing it like this. Nah,
Ooh,
yeah, I
girl,
can't.
look
You
at
can't.
him.
That's the only thing I don't like about my phone. You can't access your videos, only your photos.
Oh, I was able to do that.
Mm. My phone, not Messenger.
Why you try to play it off the phone? You just play it off the computer.
Oh yeah, true, true. Hold on.
Because he want to be a stripper. He want to be out there giving niggas lap dances. You already know. Hold on. Hold on. Grab my lighter. I ain't never see a grown ass man sip his drink like that. That's all I'ma say.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up now.
I've seen a grown ass man sip his drink like that. And let my niggas be sitting at the
What I
bar
saw
sipping
in
the
front of my daughter talking about
away.
respect my cripping. She's saying that she's not a crip, but if you're not a crip, which I
We
don't care
play
if you
that.
was, don't even play like that in front of my daughter. And I'm just
This is
asking
the
her
same
nicely not to
thing that
do it
was
when
up
she's still
earlier.
grown.
That's all he said.
And I don't know how to get any. She's like dealing with a grown child, just like
Hold
she's
on.
used to slit her wrist and then lie and say her family abused her. And I don't have nothing.
Okay, I just
Yeah,
played
it's the
off mine.
same one. I wasn't sure if he just re-uploaded something or what. Why do I
I
still
want to know what
hear it?
grown ass man sip a drink like that.
Hmm.
I want to know what grown ass man sip a drink like that. That's that shit Shaka
Mm.
was doing.
Shaka molested that straw.
He molested the shit out of that straw. The funniest part is when what's her name did a double take. When he double take.
Okay, Carolina kid, have a good day. Some of them, I think he just uploading little shorts he done made and keep uploading them or whatever when he think necessary. Just
This
silly
some
shit.
sissy shit right here. This is sissy. This is sissy behavior. I'm sorry. And he's with the head. That's women. I only ever in my life seen women do that shit with the head. And then you look around. That's female.
Mm, mm, mm.
I'm sorry. I never seen somebody hold the straw while they suck it. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I never in my life seen a grown man sit at the bar holding and sucking a straw?
Nah, nah.
You?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And we can't hear none of it, you know.
You can't hear nothing?
Mm-mm. That's why I screen shared like I did. That middle tab won't let you share no audio.
Oh, all right. Well, I could play it off of his joint. I could play that one straight directly from his joint. That nigga said, if my daughter becomes a Crip, nigga, you were just throwing up blood signs 2 days before that. The day before that.
Peace, family.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get no motion behind the scenes, even if I'm respectful and being calm. And I'm not doing this video out of any malice or anything like that, but I have to do this video because I know the
I
feds is
can't wait till
watching,
I
and
get
this
my
is
new
the only way I
headphones.
can make
They
a
coming
video
in
without
tomorrow.
denying this what I'm doing. So I said to this. Apparently, my
These
baby
things
mother
got a
is a
short in
crip.
it when I
Don't
move a
need no
certain way.
Jose Pacheco.
in front of my daughter talking about respect my cripping.
When I move a
And
certain way, one of the ears
she's
will go
not a
out.
crip. But if you're not a crip,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't care if you was, don't even play like that in front of my daughter. And I'm just asking her nicely not to do it, and she's still doing it. And
Yeah,
I don't know
but
how to get
like
any
the only way your daughter would know that her saying that is wrong is if by you making a big deal about it. Your daughter don't know what a Crip is, so how would that make her become a Crip? That makes no sense. The only way
It's
your daughter
not.
will know that saying respect my cripping is a bad thing is if you make a big deal about it, which you did. You're trying to make them look bad in front of. You're trying to make her look bad to the kids, but you're never going to be able to do that. There's nothing you can say that's going to make children go against their mom. It's just a mother's influence is stronger than a father's. Period. Period. I'm with my kids day in and day out, and no matter what, their mother's influence is still far greater than mine. You can't turn a kid against their mom unless the mother was whooping that kid ass for no reason every day or doing something extremely abusive. You can't. A mother's influence is way more powerful, especially with boys. It wasn't shit you could tell me about my mama. Shit, to this day, you can't tell my little brother shit about my mom. But this is what we here to discuss for real, for real. This whole this thing right here. This thing right here.
Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
This bum bump situation because
702.
I've heard people trying to make light of it, you know, saying, "Oh, cold sores," you know, making light of it. Herpes is herpes, y'all. I don't give a fuck if
It's
seventy-eight
just
percent of the people.
simplex 1
I
instead of
don't give.
simplex 2.
I don't give a fuck if 100% of the people had it. Herpes is herpes.
1 is up top and 2 is below.
Mm-hmm. It just ain't genital herpes. That's basically what the difference. One is lip herpes and one is genital herpes, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
One simplex 1 and one simplex 2.
it's the same shit.
Simplex 1 is up
It's
top.
the same
Simplex
shit.
2 is below.
It's the same shit. He got the gift that keeps on giving, and he's blaming his mother for it. Um, I'm gonna put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up and share their
You
opinion on the
know,
situation.
the old folk tell you don't be kissing babies in the mouth, and there's a reason for that. If a baby catches certain stuff, they get hella sick. Like an adult catch it and they only have mild symptoms. A baby catch it and they sick on the verge of to being deceased.
Mm-hmm. And I know the mother can pass it to the child
No, I'm
through
saying
birth.
like if they catch it, like because you can catch it orally and whatnot.
No, but
So
can
say somebody kissed you because it happened recently. Somebody kissed somebody baby and they had something and the baby caught it and passed.
oh yeah, they'd have been
So
passing
that's
right
something to
after.
keep in mind.
That was my baby. They'd be passing right after. Right
Mm-hmm.
after. I'm ready to smoke my bowl on camera. Bugging. I'm about to have me on here looking like Pharaoh.
Nah, you ain't running around here tweaking and geeking.
And you can see it's lettuce in my bowl. But what was I gonna
Salads are
say?
lovely.
I know that if mother has genital herpes, she can pass it to the child through birth. I know that. But he blaming it on his mother. That's the second part I want to talk about. Do you believe that it was his mother? Because in the beginning,
Uh-uh.
when you hear him tell his stories, his mother was never around.
Look, if that was the case, he'd have been told us that shit. He just got a bump and
I'm
that's it.
50-50 on it because there's some deep root hatred for black women, and I think it comes from his mother. But I think it comes from her abandoning him.
That's what I'm saying. He just look, she his target for the week. He gotta explain that he gotta explain the bump somehow, so his mama gave it to
Hmm.
him.
And that's the thing about it. This nigga's been meeting all of his women that he has had since he touched the internet. Every woman he has dated from Camille or after Camille has been random women he just meets off the internet. And you see how
Yeah.
quick they meet up and you know it happens very fast. They can be online one day and next thing you know she's in the next live. We've seen it at least 3 times. And there's no way
Here
you're
you
testing these women. You keep talking about if you want to come over here, you gotta get an STD test. Well, we seen you be with several women that we saw you meet them one day and be with them the next.
go.
STD results don't come in that quick, do they? Not that I know of. Every time I went, I
No,
got
there's an
myself checked.
incubation period.
It wasn't the
Oh, you
same
talking about the
day.
test results? It depends on the test,
It
but the
wasn't the
whole panel
same
don't
day.
come back for like yeah, the whole panel don't come back for like 2 weeks, but they can rapid rush some stuff. They just take a sample or whatnot.
Yeah, you can put some money on it to get put a rush on it, right?
Well, it's a different kind of test,
Oh
and it
yeah,
costs more. So it just depends on whether or not your insurance
I
includes
forgot
it.
to say this in the beginning of the live. In other announcements, I am being moved to second shift. So I'm
Woohoo!
coming from my night slot back. That's why I want to get in the routine at 6, 7 o'clock again. Remy is going to second shift. My schedule will be back to Monday through Friday.
Yay! No more butt crackadon.
Yeah, so that means on Fridays I won't go live until like 11 o'clock. So my lives are going to be late, like 11, 12 o'clock.
Mm.
unless I do them Saturday mornings. No, 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 no. I don't got to go to work till 2, so I could do my lives around 12. But I'm still in training right now. I don't know how long it's going to be, but pretty soon it's coming, y'all. It's coming. About another couple weeks, another week or two probably. I'm going to second shift. So, afternoon, late night slot, taking that back. But let's get back into this conversation. I put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up and give their words on it. Y'all might want to take this opportunity because I usually don't have people up like that. So if you want to come up and voice your opinion on this situation, and if you in the bushes and you a Pharaoh follower and you feel like you want to dispute anything,
Anything.
anything I have said about this man, you are more than welcome. But you have to show your face before you come on stage. I'm not doing that off camera shit. If you gonna talk shit, you gonna look me in my eyes and do it.
Yeah, no funny business.
Yeah, you ain't put your camera has to be on before you come on stage. I will not let you on stage if your camera isn't on, and I will have the yank button queued up. You will get yanked real quick. But
Expeditiously.
anyway, what was we talking about? Oh yeah, did he get it from his mother? I don't think. I know there are some people out there. Now do y'all get the Antoine Fisher joke? Why I put his face on the Antoine Fisher poster? Because his story
Mhm.
sounds just like Antoine Fisher. And I'm still
All these
here. I'm
niggas.
still standing. I'm still strong.
I ain't with you. I ain't
I
with
ain't gonna lie,
you.
that was my part though. I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm still strong. Remember when Dave Chappelle did the parody to that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm about to start parodying people's shit, yo. And Jeannie Little Spoon told me to tell y'all he just sorting out some things. He will drop a video very soon addressing Sugarfoot.
General.
Because y'all know Genie said that's his evil gay twin brother. And he stole all Genie says that Pearl stole all his shit from him. He said
Mm-hmm.
Genie got a baby mom named Golden Booty. Pearl got a baby mom named Golden Beauty. See what I mean? Something going on there. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think in the chat? How do y'all feel about this herpes? Put it in the chat. How do y'all feel about this herpes situation? I think, um
I'm bumping it up.
whether you try to make light of it or, make it seem like, oh, it's just a cold sore. No. If it can be passed to someone, don't you think they should
Tis,
be warned?
tis just a cold sore.
And then you want people to take a STD test, but you're not telling people that you got bum bumps.
Bum, 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 bum.
You want women to take a STD test. That's what you say. But I have not seen you tell these women that, hey, wait, before we
Look,
start messing around, I be having shit on my lip. They got some shit on its lip.
well, bro, to be fair, they know now.
Oh yeah, they know now. And he didn't even have to. Why? This doesn't let you know that this nigga is psychotic. The nigga got the herpes, and he put his tests out. as if this was a normal regular test. Like this was all good.
Now,
Was
he know bum bumps are not accepted like that,
yeah,
so I don't know why he thought he was just gonna get a pass.
right. It's not a flex. He put it out as if it was some type of big flex. The crazy thing about it is when I like I said the first time when I first saw it, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, this is the STD test.
Hmm.
The second thing
You
that
know, it's something.
struck me was why don't I see herpes on this test? And then as I started to think that, the page flips.
My
Boom.
question was, why is it red?
That's what I'm saying.
All the rest of them was green, but that one was red, like it was a problem.
And it said high, not average,
Mhm.
not above average,
High.
high. That's what I'm saying. Like, and these motherfuckers keep trying to make light of it. Mm-mm. That's the gift that keeps on giving. He got the package. Package. Y'all remember the end of Trapped in the Closet? The package. Mr. Nas, I didn't know you had dreads too. You and Carolina Kid. I did not know that shit until y'all switched y'all avatars.
It's
And
amazing what an avatar change
that's
will
what I'm
do.
saying. And then polygamy is an excuse to sleep with random women. That's how I feel about it too.
That's
Because
not how polygamy works, though. That's why he
yeah,
calls it That's why he calls it polygyny.
whatever that is.
Some shit he made up.
Uh-huh. But yeah, he you're supposed to talk it over with your wife. You guys are supposed to come to an agreement. If you like a woman, you have to go to your wife and see if your wife likes her as well. And your wife, she has the at the end of the day, the final decision rests
And they ain't
with
even
your wife.
supposed to be, supposed to be cohabitating like that. He wanted all his wives in one house. That's not
Yeah,
how that
you're
works.
supposed to have one house, or one is supposed to be in one house. But
He,
that's how Mormons do it.
no,
Or Amish,
that's what
whatever the fuck that
that's
is.
what
You know what I'm talking
most
about.
polygamies do, because that's what even Muslims do it like that. Each wife has her own residence, and he takes care of all of them, and he splits time between.
Mm.
The only folk that's doing that is these folk that just all of a sudden started being polygamous in the U.S. of A. and some parts of Britain.
I don't think people understand though, but like that comes with a lot. Like
And see,
you
look,
can't just you have to treat every wife. So if you go out and buy one wife something, you have to buy that exact thing or something of the same value for everyone.
mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I'll be ready to kill this lady. You think I want to bring another one up in this motherfucker? Shit, one woman be having you ready to fucking jump off a fucking balcony. I just think it comes with too many problems. You feel me? And I ain't got money to be buying houses for everybody.
You see,
I ain't got.
unlike how some communities, I ain't gonna name no names, unlike some communities that like to have females that's living off the system, and then they bounce from income based apartment to income based apartment. That's not actually how it works.
World's Life, he's saying young Pharaoh was involved with a sex cult. Yeah, you reaching. I don't even like that nigga, and I think you reaching. He, if you were saying he was trying to start a sex cult,
Gotta find
I'd
something
have,
else to talk about, dude.
I'd have
It's not
clicked
gonna
on the
work well
video.
for you, little buddy.
Yeah, I clicked on the video. That's slander. You bugging on it, bro. You bugging on that one. I don't know. I don't know what to think on that one. But
He probably reaching on the fact that Pharaoh said something like he used to listen in on the nations of God and earth or some such group.
also, do you think
Oh no, wait.
do
Do I
you
think
think
what?
do you think he passed it to any of the
Past what?
women?
Ain't no telling half them women he was fucking with already had cold sores. And for all we know, one of them gave it to him. I don't know. All we know is he got a bum bump. Verified documentation of bum bumps.
Oh wait, Love and Hotel Marathon
Yeah, Shut Up and React been going since what, yesterday?
Part 1. Oh, he did 5 hours. Oh,
Yeah, it's a premiere.
oh, let me rip this one. This is 5 hours of good content. Good content. Endless content. Let me rip that one. That's a whole fucking week of lives right there. No, not that one. That's a whole week of lives. So we're gonna watch a little bit of this. A little bit of this Love and Hotep marathon. Then we're gonna wrap it up. I needs that. Yeah, I did see him put the reminder up for it, but I never caught the actual what's the face? Whatchamacallit. I like this
Well,
intro too, real.
it was running
Ooh,
during your
ooh,
prime
ooh,
sleep
ooh,
time.
ooh, look what he's starting with. Look what he starts with.
I
Here
see.
on my
A lot of stuff is
life.
going on right now. He's a young dude, man, a young dude, and I just feel like he got a lot going on his plate.
Now,
But
look
I was
how
told
the
to
gloves was on back then with React. React didn't want to like shit on him because nobody fully knew what the fuck. Everybody had their theories. I said it from the rip. That nigga on drugs, but nobody knew for sure. Even myself, I knew. I knew what the fuck I was looking at, but I couldn't prove it.
I tried to tell y'all.
I knew what the fuck I was looking at, but I couldn't
Y'all
prove it.
told me I was reaching.
Who?
Y'all remember y'all? We had that little showdown in the
Me?
chat. I was telling y'all that boy crazy. When we first met up.
Me?
Yeah, you were
I
like,
said
nah,
that.
he ain't that bad, bro.
I think you probably. I don't remember doing that. I probably could have. I'm not gonna say I didn't. I could have
Like
because, like
some
I
of
said, the
these folk, when
gloves
I
was on,
told
and
you
I
about them,
wasn't.
you was like, wait, this is too much. That's probably why you don't remember because it was Hotel Overload.
Yeah.
check this out.
Mm.
I was told to check out this video we're about to react to. So let's check it out, and let's try to be a little respectful here. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to mental health, it's a real deal. It's the real deal.
Listen,
Shout out
you
to
see
Rhea.
this note?
She already like, yo, bro, why you got that camera in my face? I'm eating. Already, I could tell like she looking like
Look,
bro.
this is breaking news. Niggas was
I'm eating.
niggas
What is
was,
you doing?
niggas ain't know what to think.
Because remember, this was like 3 or 4 days of him spazzing out. Remember? Because he started off and he had the weed in this motherfucker. He had the shrooms in this bitch. And then he was pouring Sprite on himself. And then he pulling guns on people and pointing
And
them
then
at
he
their
was
head.
out in the pool calling everybody a plate.
Yeah.
Then he said he got molested. That could be deep rooted trauma.
You see this no caller ID, keep calling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, didn't I just get off the phone with Waka
She
Flocka,
was a
right?
pretty dark-skinned chick too. How you fuck that up? You fucked that up with this video because you ain't never see her in another video. No, he put the knife to her neck. That's when she bounced.
Right.
The rapper, right? FaceTime, right?
Oh, Waka Flocka.
I just told Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka just told me he believe in aliens, right? I just told Waka Flocka I shot a motherfucker in his head 10 times. Didn't I?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I did. I told him that. I told him that.
Where did it go?
This ain't young Pharaoh. This ain't young Pharaoh. The face, this ain't young Pharaoh. I don't know who that is, but that ain't young Pharaoh. Nope,
This shit gets me every time.
Nope.
That's
I don't
supposed to be
know
from
who the fuck
Guilford.
that is.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what that is.
I just told Waka Flocka I shot a motherfucker in his head 10 times.
10.
Didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I told.
Oh my god. Off topic, ladies. Stop with the goddamn eyelashes. Please. Every time you blink, you look like you can start a tornado. Then when you take them off and put it on the sink, I think there's a goddamn tarantula in my sink.
They think that's cute
so
though.
Ugly to me.
Told him that. I told him that.
Where did it go?
And I told him I shot a motherfucker in the face with the shotgun.
He had hemorrhoids.
I told him that. Didn't I tell him that?
Yes, you did, baby. You
No
Meth
games.
mouth.
No games.
Trip C's like to call it.
Oh man, my home. Oh my god.
What, the meth mouth?
Yo, he's. Oh my god. I know what this is. Wow.
Look, React knew what it was, but he
needs
just
help,
didn't want to say
y'all.
it.
He needs help, man. This is sad. This is really sad. This is sad, man. He on something, man. He on.
It's crazy to look at the videos because people don't believe us when we be like, yo, we were humble at first. Or Trip C's from the rip. That boy crazy from the rip. Trip C's
I
was
gave him a chance like 4 years before I ran across you.
Oh, okay.
His chance had been ran out.
But
I was like, well, the little ninja's still learning. And then that little ninja just like scamming.
Yeah, but during this time period, everybody was humble. Except you. You had already had enough of him.
Yeah, that lasted about 48 hours. Then I was like, they ain't gonna get enough of this nigga till they got enough of this nigga. And I left him alone. But polite is prep. So
when you look at all the comments we be getting and how people say we lack empathy and blah blah blah. When we were humble like this, you said the same shit.
We hating.
We said the same shit.
Hassan.
And I told him I shot a motherfucker in the face with the shotgun. I told him that. Didn't I tell him that? No games. No games.
And the way she's in
Look
the
how
back, like,
scared she sound.
like, cause she's been going through this. Clearly, she's there. So she's like, yep,
She's
you
scared.
did, yep. Because God forbid if he's, I don't know who this man, Hoppo, who this woman, what?
No games. No games. I used to be from Guilford and Shadyville. Gang! Didn't I tell you? Now.
Look at her face. Oh man, this shit is priceless.
Didn't I tell you that? Now.
You don't know what to do.
Now. This is not a movie. This shit
I don't think
real.
I would know what to do in this situation.
This shit real.
Besides take his
I
phone.
used to be Lil Fee from Guilford and Shadyville.
The only thing I would be able to think of is take that nigga phone. But then people probably were scared to take his phone after he pulled the gun out on Jocelyn.
Because what the hell he gonna do next? But look, this should be a cautionary tale for everybody, children. Don't be going to strange folk houses now.
402 niggas now I'm back.
Can't wait for niggas you meet on the internet.
White people back here raping these kids. And they back here fucking these kids up. And they lying about it on the news. Facts. But the white people I'm around right now, they good.
Good.
They good.
That's my part.
But the white people I'm around right now, they good. They good.
That's my part.
But I'm calling all black people up here right now, the 2114 Wild Joe Circle, Katy, Texas. 77450. If you
Dr.
black,
Smith.
come to, no, look, wait a minute. I'm sorry.
And blamed it on his baby mom. He
I'm
said, "Go
scared for my life."
He told everybody Golden Booty gave out his address.
Here right now, the 2114 Wild Joe Circle, Katy, Texas. 77450. If you black, come to, no, look, wait a minute. I'm sorry, excuse me. If you black, come to my house right now.
Yo, he just gave out his address
and blamed it on his baby mom. And blamed it on his baby mama. Type shit is that?
Shame, shame, shame.
Wow.
This shit is not a drill. This shit real, right?
Mm-hmm.
This shit real, right? This shit real. Listen. Look at it. Look at it. Let me show y'all how real this shit is. Let me show y'all how real this shit is.
You hear him open the...
Do you trust me with your life?
What you doing?
Are you afraid of me? No. Look, y'all. This shit real. Put this bitch on the news. This is my house. I own all this shit. Put this shit on the news. I'll pull my dick out on this motherfucker. Put this shit...
What? This ain't young. What? He just threw spray on himself.
Never gets old.
What the
It
what?
never gets old.
Yo, this is so saddening. This is
on the news. White people back here raping these kids, but not the ones that I'm around. I need everybody at 2114 Wild Doom Circle now. I'm scared for my motherfucking life. Bitch, I'm afraid for my life. I got a knife. I don't got my gun. My bodyguard took my gun. My bodyguard. Ace Haywood. He took my gun last night. Now, I don't know if it was for the better or for worse, but I looked that man in his eyes, and I told him.
He said, I don't know if it was for better or for worse. So you don't remember Ray shoot that girl in the face? You don't remember that, do you?
He don't remember none of that night. He just makes shit up as the story requires.
Told him I trusted him with my life, didn't I? Told him I trusted him with my life.
What he was doing was he was piecing together everybody else's recollection of that night and coming up with his own lies.
And I've done nothing but right by that man, but I ain't got no gun. So everybody come here, he will confirm I don't got a gun because he took the motherfucker and it was his gun. I don't carry no gun. It's his gun. It was the...
He said the bodyguard took my gun.
That was his gun.
He said the bodyguard took my gun. I don't know if it was for the wrong reason or the right reason, but he took it, so I ain't got my gun. And it's not my gun. It's the bodyguard's gun. What? My man YP, bro.
Nothing but right by that man, but I ain't got no gun.
I ain't got no gun.
So everybody come here, he will confirm I don't got a gun because he took the motherfucker and it was his gun. I don't carry no gun. It's his gun. It was to protect myself. All I got is a knife. Don't come here on no bullshit.
Now, you want to rewind this so you can peep Shorty in the background trying to let him know already from the jump. Don't go down this road. That's why you need women around you so they can tell you. Oh, boy, she's at it again. That's why you need women around you so you can tell you. Listen, watch. When they first start going into it.
Gun. So everybody come here, he will
watch.
Told him I trust him with my life. And I've done nothing but right by that man, but I ain't got no gun. So everybody come here, he will confirm I don't got a gun because he took the mother.
Damn, nope. She said, right before this.
Bodyguard took my gun.
I remember this. This was when he couldn't find the spot, but all right, y'all, that's where I'm gonna stop this at. I gotta get ready for work. We already at 7:30.
Yep.
Gotta get ready for work, y'all. So I'll be back. I'm not gonna say the morning. Most likely tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, because I'm going to bed.
In the evening time.
Yes, all right. So tomorrow night we'll be back. I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably some more Love and Hotep, or some trending topics. We gonna start switching gears anyway. See, I'm easing into other things.
Tired of Pharaoh. Tired.
Yeah, I know y'all about tired. But it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, we live streamers, y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share,
Hey,
subscribe,
Lilith.
hit that notification bell, make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever we drop some heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy Ma'at, here with my sis.
Trip C's Treehouse, where we scared for our motherfucking life.
You were just tuned into my TV because we can. See y'all when we see y'all. Until then.
Peace out.
You better be careful, little buddy.